Don't skip this video if you are not a coward. I moved into apartment 6C on a rainy Thursday. The hallway was dim. The carpet smelled like old mold and iron. The building creaked as if it breathed, but I didn't care. I was broke, heartbroken, and desperate. The landlord, Mr. Hale, was strange. Old, smile too perfect for someone living in a building like this. When I asked why the rent was so cheap, he just said, "People come and go, that's all." I should have walked away, but I didn't. The first night was quiet, but too quiet. No sounds from neighbors, no cars outside, just the hum of the refrigerator and a steady, unnatural silence. At 3:03 a.m., I woke up to dragging sounds. Heavy furniture being pulled across the floor, right above me. Only, there's nothing above apartment 6C. I'm on the top floor. I stayed in bed, eyes open until the sun came up. The next night, the same. 3:03 a.m., dragging. Then whispers. From the kitchen, I live alone. I grabbed a knife, walked out. All the cabinets were wide open. I swear I'd closed them earlier. I checked the door, locked, windows too. I didn't sleep. By day 5, I started hearing crying from the bathroom. Faint, like it came from inside the walls. That night, my bedroom door opened on its own. Not slowly, not like a horror movie cliché. It just clicked and swung open fast, like someone pushed it. I asked Mr. Hale if anyone had died in the apartment. He laughed. "There are no ghosts, Ms. Klein," he said. "Then why do I hear things?" "Because buildings remember what people forget." I didn't understand what he meant. That night, I dreamed of water, of a woman crying in the kitchen, her dress soaked in blood, a man yelling, something heavy thudding against the floor, then silence, and then flooding. I woke up choking, gasping. It was 3:03 a.m., and there were wet footprints leading from the front door, straight to my bed. I decided to look around the apartment. That's when I found the crawl space, behind the closet. I pried it open with a hammer. Inside there was a box, wrapped in dirty twine, smelling of rot. Inside the box were 3 things: a brittle lock of hair, a photo of a woman with her face scratched out, and a journal soaked in something dark. Only one sentence was readable: "She comes for those who hear her name." But there was no name written, only a long black line, like it had been erased. I tried to leave, packed my things, took the elevator, pressed the button. It opened. Inside was her, pale, soaking wet, head tilted, crying without sound. Her eyes were completely white. I backed away, ran to the stairs, but every floor I passed said the same thing: 6C, 6C, 6C. I ran for what felt like hours, but I was trapped. Every door the same. Every hallway twisted back into itself. Back to apartment 6C. I started losing time, waking up in the tub with my clothes soaked, finding scratches on my arms I didn't remember making, hearing someone whispering behind me, only to find no one there. I stopped calling the police. They thought I was insane. They never found the crawl space, or the journal, or the footprints. They told me I needed rest. They didn't see her. Then came the worst night. I woke up in bed, unable to move. Sleep paralysis? No. She was sitting on my chest, soaking, rotting, staring. Her mouth opened slowly, and from it, my own voice whispered, "Let me in." The next morning, I found the mirror in the bathroom fogged. No hot water had been used, but words were written on it. "Don't let her in." By day 14, I was barely a person. I hadn't eaten. I hadn't slept. That night, I gave up. At 3:03, I turned off the lights, sat on the edge of my bed, and whispered into the dark, "What do you want?" And from the closet The answer came to remember. The closet door creaked open, and she stepped out, her dress torn, eyes bleeding black tears, skin like paper. She stared at me and opened her mouth again. They say I moved out the next morning, but I don't remember leaving. Mr. Hale says I packed in the middle of the night, quietly, calmly. But the new tenant said she found all my things still inside. And on the mirror, there were new words, too late. Mr. Hale still shows the apartment to new renters. When they ask about me, he smiles and says, people come and go. But if you stay in apartment 6C, and if you wake up at 3:03 a.m., you might hear the crying too, or see the wet footprints, or open your closet and find a woman inside. And if you hear a voice that sounds like your own, asking to come in, don't answer, because that's how she gets out, and that's how you stay. What happens after this?